Yo, new warriors! Welcome, welcome. We're here, brand new day, feeling good. I'm alive, I'm breathing. It's what matters. Life is beautiful. I'm blessed. If I'm blessed, you gotta be blessed too. We're all here, gathered today. Shoutouts to this new YouTube channel. Like, I keep finding some bangers, dude. I keep finding new YouTube channels with great music. So huge shout outs to who's this? Shout outs to Dusk K. Like, I'm finding some bangers. So this is really cool. I love house music. I'm a huge fan of it. I've always been a fan of house music for a very long time. That and synthwave. I've always been a fan of synth, house, drum and bass. Those are like my top three, I would have to say. I would always take the train home from school, and I would always be listening to... Do you still have it? Does Beatport still exist? Oh, they do. Yeah. I used to listen to Beatport all the time on my way home from school. Like, I would always be on Beatport every single day. I'm gonna actually bookmark it. I forgot about this website. I'll just put it in healthy living for now. Yeah, I would always come on Beatport, and I would always look for new house music, and I would just download it onto my iPod and just run it all day on the train home or the train towards college. It was great. Love house, progressive house, deep house, all types of house. And then of course, again, synthwave is great, but drum and bass is definitely my number one. But anyway, shoutouts to Dusk Q. I'll post the link in the chat for those who are interested. I definitely gotta say, this is some great music. Let me just put this into live chat. YouTube, please make it so that live chat is always by default enabled whenever I go live. That'd be great. Thanks. Anyway, enough with that. We're here. We're gonna be playing some more Acolyte. I'm gonna just log into Steam real quick. Oh yeah, this game I'm also curious about too, V Rising. I would also like to play this. I did see it. I think there was an opportunity for me at one point to play it. I just think at the time I was really caught up in other things. But yeah, I definitely would like to try out V Rising. Another action RPG that's very similar to like Diablo and stuff. Dude, I keep getting these random friend invites. I don't even know who these people are. Like, who are you? And how do you get my login name? I almost want to put on some music in the background, but I think we're okay. We can just go for a more chill approach. It's no biggie. I'll put the music back on in this game. Because if I were to put my music on, it would probably just be DMCA'd. Even though I know that the music I could put on, I could actually just... Oh, where is it? Yeah, I think we're okay with this for now. Let's turn this down. Alright. Yeah, I was considering putting my own music on, but YouTube has the tendency to just be DMCA, so... That's an unfortunate situation with YouTube. Twitch, maybe I'm okay, but then again, I could find like the Dusk Q YouTube channel. I can probably like, get stuff like that. But it's okay. It's no big deal. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't kill him there. Man. Yeah, I haven't. I mean, this build is truly fun. I really feel like the Acolyte build has been the most fun. Like for me, Warrior is like my favorite class to play with, just because of its brute power and defenses. But I think in terms of its overall fun, like I'm having an actual blast playing the Acolyte. I feel like it just fits more to the style that I mean, Warrior, Monk, I think I can rock with both of them equally. I don't think one is really better over the other. I think both the Acolyte or just the Monk builds or Monk in general and Warrior are just two of my favorite classes in this game. So it's hard for me to put one over the other. They're both just so fun to play, and they're both rewarding. Gotta push him away for a little bit. Oh, we're gonna have a fight. Oh, I gotta get more life leech on this. Oh my gosh. Shots up points. Oh my gosh, I'm getting whacked. Guys just hit me so hard with all that poison. Foul creature. Good grief, more of y'all? Oh my gosh, of course, the one last... I knew I was gonna get jumped at that one point. I just had a feeling I was just gonna get destroyed. I was doing so well. There's always that one moment where you know you're just about to get the win and then something random happens. And of course, I had to get like hit by something random. I still want to refine my build a little bit more though. I feel like I want to have a little bit more combo game. Like, my Ice Strike is really good. I think in terms of damage output, Ice Strike and the backflip into Frozen Locust is really nice. And I also do like being able to go into Mantra of Destruction really quickly. But I really want to maybe get something better in terms of just overall combo expression. So I'm going to look more into the more monk stuff. More of the... Look more into the moves and see what I can try and implement. Definitely I gotta look more into life leeching though, because the life leech is gonna help me significantly. That way when I pick up all these orbs I can just like have my life come back faster. And that way I don't have to depend so much on my flasks. And now also I really need to dive more into my chaos damage now since I have everything implemented. Like, it's so cool. Like the animation of me going into like Dark Hado mode is pretty sick. Like just seeing me go into that purple state, just going to karate mode is sick. Very satisfying. And it also combines well into the build itself, since I'm able to just constantly have chaos damage due to picking up all these orbs. Or the Chayulas, as they call it. And the killing palm is just so nice. Just to finish off enemies swiftly. I guess I can use more of my Wind Blast though, to be honest. Ooh, another unique? Dude, I'm getting mad uniques. I swear, like, every stream I get a unique. Every stream, a unique drops. And then even when I'm off stream, this is... Within the span of, like, a week and a half, I've gotten, like, at least... I have, like, at least one unique per day. It's like a total of almost, like, 15 to 20 uniques that I've received in, like, the span of a week and a half. Which is incredible to me. What do we have though? What luck do we get here? 20 20 armor, 5% increased rarity, 21 strength, gain 1 rage on melee. Every rage also grants 1% increased armor. Is it better than what this is though? I don't know, boy. This is still good. This guarded helm is still nice. Speaking of nice, I need to level up. Okay, so vaulting impact I need to get. Speaking of which, what's my highest damage? So Locust is highest DPS. Vaulting is still good. Ice Strike is good. Bone Storm is good. What's my Bone Storm at? Do I have to... Oh, I need more intelligence. What am I at? Oh, 68. Okay, I need to level it up soon then. Okay. I guess in the meantime... Wind Blast is still pretty good, and that's a good buildup of physical damage. Positive days buildup equal to 564% of physical damage dealt. Wait, I'm not doing physical damage though, right? Because my quarterstaff isn't doing physical. I get no physical damage. So in essence, this is kind of a waste.
Wind Blast knocks enemies away from
But
if you hit enemies enough times, they will become dazed. Dazed enemies are...
well, in essence, I'm still getting stun build-up. It causes a daze equal to 564% of physical damage dealt. So I'm using this mainly to fan the flame, because every single time I use this, I'm just basically igniting every single enemy. But this weapon gives me no physical damage, so everything's being converted into fire damage, essentially. Fire and... yeah, mostly fire damage, because every time it touches you, you get ignited. So like this, for example, 100% ignition, they're already burned. Yeah, like, that to me is crazy. Like 100% ignition is wild to me. But in terms of the physical damage, I don't think they're gonna get dazed. Because I'm not doing any physical damage. So this is mostly to just... so I'm using this, as I mentioned, just to fan the flame, just to make sure that I'm always applying ignition before the enemy even gets close to me. I'm surprised I didn't kill him. So yeah, every time I hit somebody with this attack, they're ignited, which is good. So I'm not necessarily too concerned about the physical damage because I don't really need it. But physical damage is still important for my Bone Storm though, which Bone Storm is still going to be effective, which reminds me I need to actually build into that. So this, I need to get mana leeching. I also need to get more attack damage, which I probably should do first. Yeah, I'll max this out first because I want to have more attack damage. That's just going to keep me going for most of the time. And if I can blind them, even better. Yeah, because now I'm blinding, I'm poisoned, I'm blinding, I'm bleeding. Wait, which one has bleeding again? I keep forgetting what when I put lacerate on. Was it on what was my lacerate on? Ignition, pin. I know I had lacerate on something, but I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, what did I have it on? Ignition, pin, vaulting, ghost dance, ice strike, overpower. Oh yeah, it was Bone Storm. Okay, so Bone Storm had lacerate. Okay. So once I level up again, I'm going to go into my intelligence and level up my Bone Storm so I can get more physical damage. So in terms of physical damage, the quarterstaff itself won't be doing it. It'll most likely be focusing on just fire and ice. And then my physical damage will primarily come from Bone Storm, which has nothing to do with my quarterstaff at all, so that's good. So I can still apply physical damage, which is good. Ooh, amazing. Yeah, it's so nice. Honestly, it's so nice. Because it makes the build feel so seamless, because I don't have to worry about really anything else. Like I can easily apply ignition just by pressing one button. It's always 100%. And then I'm always applying freeze with my melee anyway, so I'm applying basically every attack that I do, I apply a freeze and ignition, and then if I'm keeping you away, I'm hitting you with ignition immediately, 100%. So it's just like an easy access to DOT, easy access to freeze, and then Locust is just great. Locust is amazing. I love frozen locusts. It's just a great way to destroy things in front of me. Oh wow, mistakes were made. So yeah, I need to start building into life leech significantly. And then of course, after I get my intelligence up, I have to go into mana leeching now. Just so once I hit endgame, then I can build into my final ascendancy node to really make this build shine. You're mine! Alright. Oof. Get out of here. Meet the dreamer. Dude, that line is cold. That line is actually cold. Meet the dreamer. All right, let me see here. Okay. Empowered attack gains 30% of damage as chaos. Buff duration is up to 8 seconds or until your next attack. Okay. Oh, that's good. So I'm getting chaos damage, and I'm just getting constant freeze, and I'm getting ignitions. Wonderful. All right, sick. Do I want? You know what? I'll use it for experience mostly. Oh, that was easy. So I gotta build into more freeze build up. So a lot of things I need to build into. But I think we're on the right track, build-wise. I need to refine the areas of offense, but not neglecting my defense. I think that's the one thing that I failed to do with my warrior build. Like, I got Kitava to endgame, but I felt like I was really hindered by my lack of damage output. So I don't want to make the same mistake with this build. I really want to focus heavily now on doing... Because I feel like defense is already locked into my DNA. Like, I know that I always prioritize my defenses first. So that's not going to be a big deal. But the main criteria now is the main criteria for sure is going in heavy with offense. Yo, what's up, Novus? Yes. Bonking with a stick, absolutely. Yeah, I want to make sure that I can bonk into endgame. And Chayula is really, really fun. I think Chayula is an incredible slept on class ascendancy. Because I find it to be pretty easy to build into his defenses. And when built correctly, I think you can really go crazy with offense. How goes the build so far? So far, really good. So far, I'm really liking it. I think right now, I just need to really build more into ensuring that my mana is consistent. Since I'm using a lot of mana to do a lot of my combo damage. And then I need to build more into my defense a little bit heavily, or more heavier, sorry. Just because right now I feel like if I'm surrounded, I can still hold my own, but there are times where I'm like really overwhelmed, and I just need something to keep me grounded. But offensively though, I feel pretty confident. Like I can take out bosses no problem. I don't feel too concerned with the bosses. It's mostly dealing with like these guys, like these snacks. The snacks are always annoying. Always annoying. But that goes for any build, right? I'm pretty sure anybody would agree that the snakes are just a headache. But yeah, I'd say out of 10 so far, I'd say it's an 8, but I definitely think that with regards to overall like damage is good, but defenses need some work. So once I can optimize my defenses a little bit better, I think I should be nice. The shielded enemies are the worst for me since bow. Oh yeah, shielded enemies are definitely annoying. I remember there was one time when this was like pre-nerf for Temple of Chaos, but I remember going into Chaos with, I believe it was my bow build too, and there was one instance where the Chaos had like RNG where every enemy had energy shield. So I went into the final boss and I was like, dude, I can't kill this thing. Because every time I would try to knock him out, flipping Chimera would always just fly away. So every time you flew away, he would always just respawn his energy shield. And it was just, oh my gosh, it was such a slog to deal with. So I know your pain. Like I got my class to endgame, but it was just, it was rough. So I have 2 classes so far that I've hit endgame with. I've gotten, I guess you can call it like a pseudo build. Like I have a Infernalist slash Huntress. It's like an Amazon Huntress, but with Infernalist within it. And then I also have my Kitava build, which I took to endgame just recently. And yeah, I think the hardest for me was definitely my bow build, because that thing was just like, what's going on? I felt so defeated. I was glad to get to endgame, but I was like, dude, I feel so drained. And then Kitava, I'm just like, oh, this is actually pretty easy, like really easy. But it is what it is. Man, I got gypped out of my third ascendancy, got to the final bosses, and then either my net DC'd or the server. Oh my gosh, I was just crapped my, oh no, just crapped itself, so when it came back, I was dead. Oh dude, I feel you on that, because I think it was maybe a few days ago, I was fighting a boss. I think it was Queen of Filth on my other account, on my other class. And dude, I was so mad because it just kept on DCing. Like I was so close to beating her, and then DC. I'm like, dude, this is just too much for me. And then the worst one happened when I was in endgame, and I was on like I was getting close to a corrupted nexus, and the game just lagged out and just DC'd me altogether. I was like, dude, this is not happening to me right now. I was so deflated. Like imagine getting to corrupted nexus, knowing that you're about to move to another tier, only for the game to just be like, nope, not today. One of the worst feelings in the world. Alright, what do we want? Rena region. Honestly, my ailment threshold is pretty good. Like I'm rocking 56, 31, 67. Like my resistances are really high right now.
What do you need?
So I guess mana regen is gonna be good. Although, if I go, hold on a second, because I'm gonna be going into Mind Over Matter really soon. So all damage is taken from mana before life, 50% less mana recovery. So I guess I can go for mana regen for the time being.
What do you need?
I had an issue like that on Act 2 Cruel, going to the final boss, but a couple times instead of DC, it was just straight crash. Oh, yeah. That would defeat me too. I would feel so defeated. Absolutely with you on that. I would not want to play after that. I would just turn the game off at that moment. Okay, what do we get here? I mean, I guess I can just go back and sell this.
Be wary.
Doing ice crit Deadeye and SSF? Ooh, that sounds crispy. How has it been for you so far? Sounds like a solid build. Especially ice crit. I'm a huge fan of ice, as you can tell. Do I keep... Let's see, what do I have here? I guess I can... Yeah, put some quality in here. I mean, this... Like, I just got this, but comparatively, I just feel like Guarded is so much better in terms of my overall stats and maintaining balance. This is not bad, but I don't really care that much for Rage. Some boots, though. Boots are a different thing. A lot more resistance, more mana, more life is what I'm looking for. Those two are definitely reasons to utilize it. And 44% reduced chill also sounds good. Let's see here. I do lose my intelligence by 5, which I just used. Actually, what are we at now? 68, so I'll be at 63. I don't know. I literally didn't have a choice. I had to take a break because each time it crashed on that area, so needed a new instance. Oh, I feel you on that, Olvis. I think that's one of the main gripes of this game currently, is just the server stuff. And I know that the devs were on holiday because of the, I think, Anzac, as they call it, for Australia, New Zealand. But, yeah. Hopefully when they do come back into the game and they'll patch things up, hopefully that'll not be an issue anymore. What do I want? Do I want to get... So I get more mana, which is better than this. Way more. I do lose 3 life, which isn't that bad. I do get 2 more resistances. So I maintain resistance in fire, but I get more lightning resistance and stun threshold and reduced chill, but I don't care for armor that much. Honestly, I would much rather energy shield and evasion. So as tempting as this is, I might not use it. So I'm gonna actually sell it. I'm not looking for armor.
Anything catch your eye? It's a deal. Keep your eyes sharp.
Also, it's going good so far, as long as nothing hits and stuns me, but only working on 4 ascendancy points instead of 6. Any reason for just going for 4 instead of the 6? Is it just more to save yourself time, or you just don't want to go through the hassle and the headache? Or both? I don't know. Alright, let's see if I can maybe... But now I gotta fight Gorilla Boy. Alright. I have to find the loot for the next trial so I can get 6 points and haven't gotten lucky so far. Ah, I feel you. I feel you on that. Yeah, it can be a little bit challenging. You'll get there. I have faith in you. You'll get there. You will get there. Absolutely will. Ow. Another reason why I love this build too is because of the Killing Palm. Killing Palm is also part of the build and why I built around. I built this build. I built this build. I've designed this build. Much better English there. I've designed this build around Killing Palm and Staggering Palm. Like basically, I thought to myself, like, this is purely martial arts. So I wanted every kill to feel impactful. So it plays heavily into that power fantasy. I'm hoping it'll be the Sekima trial instead of Ultimatum, because Sekima's easier. Yeah, I definitely would say Sekima is much more straightforward, and it's typically what most people tend to use to farm and get things done, so. Because yeah, when it comes to chaos, it can be really annoying. Especially the soul cores one, like if you get unlucky and you end up with like those soul core missions in chaos where you have to just walk around and take damage for free while trying to carry these stupid cores around, it's really annoying. But at least with Sekimas, like there are some trials that are like really easy where you just tap one button and run around. I believe it's the what is it? It's the one with the hourglass. Though I do want the big railgun trike. Yeah, there are some good aspects, and then there are some ones that are just like, why do you even bother put this in the game? Why do you torture us like this? Especially the bosses. Like, I almost always pray that I get the Chimera instead of the Vulture and the big flippin' pooping pigeon that just vomits all over you. Like, once I get Chimera, I feel like, okay, we got this. But the moment I see Vulture, I'm like, come on, man. Leave me alone. Let me just clear the game. Easy. I love it. Free ignition for nothing. One button ignition is so nice. What would you say is the most annoying part for you when it comes to doing trials? Is there something in there that you really just can't stand? Let's see. Do I want this? If I can get a charge on this, I'd be happy. I would much rather prefer to get a charge. No, I don't want that. I mean, this is... No, if I can get charges per second on this, I'd be much happier. But alas, nothing. Where's Gorilla? Where is the Gorilla? I don't mind the grounded bird as much as the one that flies. Oh yeah, the vulture? Yeah, the vulture is flipping molding. Because the one that flies has such BS moves to just kill you with. Yeah. Yeah, that's why if I see vulture, I cry a little bit. Yeah, like a part of my soul just splits apart into fragments every time I see that vulture. But yeah, you are right though. The bird isn't too bad because it, you know, it just vomits on you, and then at times it spawns the little wolfy guy. But that in itself like isn't like that bad. Like it's not terrible. Like I can work with the vomiting because at least you can space yourself to where you don't have to be so concerned. Oh, there he is. Gorilla. Oh, did he stun me out of that? He almost got me. I was charging up my bone storm with that. I almost saw heaven there for a second. Oh, this combo's nasty. Oh no. Easy freeze. Ho, ho, ho. No, he bought friends with him. No, get out of here. Stay away from me. Give me 1 second, Novus. Hold on. Gotta lock in for this one. Alright, done. Okay.
Man bests beast once again.
Let's go. Alright. Also, realizing cast on X spirit gems are pretty lame, since all of them work off spells. Yeah, it is kind of annoying in that sense. Definitely feel you on that. In some respects, not all respects, but yeah, I definitely understand. Because you have to commit to a spell to make it all work, which can be good or bad depending on the build you're trying to make. Alright, I need to go all the way up to mind over matter, right? So I need to start going up this way. So I'll go to intelligence here. I'll use my weapons. Probably invest. Okay, I need to invest in more cold damage. And crit damage. Crit damage is also something I need to work towards. Because more crit is always legit. Or I can just go completely into Mana Leech for now. Yeah, you know what? I'll commit to Mana Leech. Because we gotta start doing this. If we're working towards mind over matter, we need to start getting Mana Leeching in there. But I mean, I guess you're kind of safe though, because you can technically use spells if you wanted to on Deadeye, right? Like, of course you don't have to, but I imagine if you wanted to, you can add spells to it to make cast on, you know, X work. Here we go. Because I know for my Amazon build, I went with salvo, so like frozen salvo, magnetic salvo, but then I also threw some spells in there and added a little bit more defense. Okay, now the question is, what do I want? This is the real question, because I can easily... so I don't want any electricity. So this build is primarily all about the elements fire and ice with chaos. With some bleeding in there for good measure, but... I really wanted to go complete dark mode. I could go for Bind Spectre. I really could go for Bind Spectre, but that would mean me sacrificing what I currently have, which I don't want to, since most of what I have is actually doing really well. I haven't really tested much, but maybe like a curse, but that delay it has is pain. Yeah, I think with regards to curses, it really depends on what you're trying to aim for. I think if we're going for the curse route, like despair isn't too bad. You're going for ice though, right? So yeah, hypothermia wouldn't be too bad.
Hypothermia is a curse that makes your enemies more vulnerable to...
Yeah, I mean you could even go with that.
Hypothermia.
I remember going with flammability with mine. No, actually no, I did connectivity, sorry. I went connectivity because I had salvo. So I'd go salvo, then free salvo, but then connectivity would just help me to apply a lot more damage with the salvo, because salvo burst is crazy, and that helped me. So you could always go for hypothermia if you're going for that ice damage.
Hypothermia
And
is a curse that
I
makes
guess you
your
could.
enemies more
I guess you could
vulnerable.
potentially lower the cooldown with some support gems if there are any. I can't remember if there is, but there probably is something within the support gems that allow you to have a faster cooldown. But it does help though to keep you alive, especially in the end game. End game is where it really matters. The problem with curses is just the delay, like cast on freeze and then need to freeze a pack of mobs. But now the delay is just causing the last stragglers to get cursed. That is true. That's a fair rebuttal. I feel you on that. Yeah, it does require a little bit more like organized assault, if that makes any sense. Like you have to kind of ensure that your timing is there, otherwise you kind of miss out on the curse, and then like you said, you only get like the later end of the curse itself. I would typically use the curse on like a single target, like a boss, normally. And then I would just focus heavily on my AoE damage to do most of the other work. But like when I fought Doriani, for example, I would just use conductivity and just sap his resistances and just salvo his ass all day. And that was good. Made my life easier for that scenario. Man, I really am tempted to add like another ice thing to my... I don't know. I just want more finesse to my build. Oh, hold on. I gotta go back to the survey. Also, finding out escape shot is amazing with extra freeze and chilled ground. However, my frames die if there's a big pack constantly being frozen and shattered. Yeah, it happens with fire too. Like, oftentimes when I use like a lot of flame attacks and frames just drop like crazy. Especially the magma enemies. Like when I'm up against the magma enemies, those things completely eat up all of my frames. I'm just like, what the heck is going on here? I can probably just stash this away. I don't need this right now. I can keep 2 for now, but these runes I can just get rid of. At least for the time being. I have far too many runes. And I have far too many uniques. Way too many uniques that I don't really need. And then this scepter can probably go, because I'm not going to go scepters this game.
Some odds and ends I'll take it.
Alright.
Keep your eyes sharp.
Yeah, I feel you though. Escape shot is really nice. If used well, yeah, escape shot can be crazy. Because it is very similar to like the lunge. If it hits, it hits. If it misses though, good luck.
Stay back, maggots. The mighty fall.
The mighty fall. But yeah, my bossing is fine. It's typically used a straight normal shot with stun buildup and attack speed. Then ice shot to apply exposure, escape shot if needed. Then once frozen, use salvo because of 50% crit. Yup, salvo's busted. Love it. Chase on immobilized enemies. Yeah, I love salvo. Salvo is cracked. One of the best tools in the game by far. Salvo just completely erases everything from existence. You seem to have your build down pat. Sounds really good. Like it sounds like a really strong build, especially with ice. Can't go wrong with ice. Cannot go wrong with ice. I don't know what it is. The sound of the killing palm hitting enemies is so satisfying. And it's even more satisfying when I'm fighting a unique boss and I see their life at like 5% and I just completely destroy their soul. Do I want to fight Azokbog though? Last time I fought this witch, this piece of dirt continued to lag. And she just kept on teleporting left and right. So I don't know if that bug has been fixed yet. So I might pass on that. But you know what? I'll keep it open in the event that I change my mind. So I'll just get the waypoint and leave. Rain of Arrows is pretty busted too. Sure, it lacks damage, but once the build is up and running for crit, it really just shreds bosses. Yeah, I agree. A lot of moves that I feel raiders tend to overlook tend to be quite strong when you build well into it. Rain of Arrows is definitely one of them. Do it for the spirit? Oh yeah, you're right. I could go for the extra spirit. The extra 30 can really add more into my build. Because I can run Ghost Dance and I can run maybe... Yeah, I could run for something else. Yeah, you're right. I'll probably go for the spirit. So I just can't stand... I can't stand facing this boss with all the lag, but you are right though. Can't go wrong with spirit. Once they surround you, they just kill you. That is the one caveat I have to work on, is just making sure that I don't get surrounded. If I'm not surrounded, I'm cooking. But the moment I get poked into a corner, and these guys are just annoying too. All these guys keeping it. They're like the boars. The boars are like one of the more annoying enemies too. The moment the boar just locks you in a corner and stuns you, you're just stun locked every single time. Yeah, the axe throwers, pokers, the flippin' spear pokers, and then the boars are like some of those annoying to deal with, because all they do is just stun you, stun you, stun you. And this was on like, I was on my Kitava build and I had like high stun threshold and I'm still getting just poked every single second. Now let's see where she is this time, because sometimes she changes places. We need more fire-related skills for bow. Oh my gosh, yep, I am with you 100%. I was actually having that same thought the other day, because I was looking at all of the skills and I'm like, dude, there's so many ice skills and lightning skills, but very little fire skills. And I'm like, dude, it would be so sick if I can play monk or warrior with like more fire-based abilities. And like you said, even bow, like bow would be amazing. Like imagine flame arrows, like that'd be crazy. Because you know, the witches and sorks are obviously eating with all their fire damage, but come on, give us monks and warriors some love. 7 lightning skills for bow, 4 ice-related ones. Yeah, I guess what I'm saying. That's why people just gravitate so much to lightning, because it's like everywhere. It's like why even bother going for anything else when you have shock damage just giving you massive damage output? But that's like not a good thing, right? That really kind of should be a telling sign for the devs to maybe add some more elements, at least fire, to the mix, because I shouldn't have to always default to lightning, especially everyone just keeps talking about lightning spear this, and it's like, dude, come on. Can I just get some fire? Like, would love that. Alright, let's see. Where is this woman at? I need to get my poison threshold up, because I'm just taking... These guys are crazy with the poison damage. Alright, where are you, lady? Oh. Okay, I actually found her fast, wow. It sucks though, because I don't have my resistance up for fire, but you know what? We should be good. We should be alright. Well, at least she's not lagging out this time. This is her biggest problem. But been playing Harry Potter out here. Where did she go? I didn't even see her at that point. She disappeared. Nice, there we go.
Freezing strike!
Freezing strike! I love this. I love being able to just go behind her. There you go. Yeah, I need more damage. If I can get more damage on that combo that I'm doing with Frozen Locust should actually do crazy damage. I love being faster than she is. When I was playing warrior against this woman, I was like, come back here, please. And you're dead. Alright, sick. Alright. That combo is so clean though. I love just tap this. It's so nice. As long as I can get my crit damage up, the higher my crit, I think that combo is going to be crazy. because that's what's been killing bosses recently. I do miss the sillier support gems that were added in PoE 1, like Volley or Aeronova. Yeah, there is, you know, sadly, I didn't play that much of PoE 1, so it's hard for me to agree with you on that. But I will say that I do certainly miss Templar. I played Templar, and just some of their abilities are really cool. I think some of the gems in PoE 1 should definitely be carried over for PoE 2. I have to admit. Ooh, what do we want? Okay, I guess I'll have to maybe get Arctic armor next, but I need some intelligence for that, huh? 73. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for that. Here's hoping they add Shadow or Druid next patch. I would love to see Druid, or I would love to see something with the flail, because I know they've added the flail and dagger into the skill tree. So I would love to see the flail come out, because I'm a huge fan of the flail from Castlevania, and that would be a wicked weapon to use. Oh, thank goodness. Use when I become poison. Give me this right now.
I would do it all again, even without a reward.
So I guess we can take off lightning for now, because poison is always annoying. Annoying like a mofo. I can deal with or rock without lightning resistance for the time being. Mana flask. What would you want on this? This is decent, but I still want my charges. Charges to me are still good. Gotta get my charges. Charges work so well toward endgame. So keep this for now. This flask is also not that great, so I'll just sell. I'll keep what I have until the time being.
Some odds and ends. I'll take
Okay, let me check my stash. Do I have anything in my stash?
sharp.
Do I have anything? No, I don't have anything from my stash. No, I have nothing. Okay, I thought I carried some over from my other account, but it's okay. I can use all these though. Level up all this stuff. So 41. Okay, so we're almost there. What are we at now? Oh, 34. Okay, we're not there yet. I want my smartass character of Shadow, but also shapeshifting of Druid. Yeah, shapeshifting sounds pretty dope. I can't even lie. That is pretty sick. And I can't wait for that. I'm excited to see what they do with Druid, to be honest. I really am excited to see what they can do. Oh, I have to go back all the way around. I could just run through this and go back to Barons. But you know what? Hold on. Let's just go to the waypoint for now. I was thinking of just doing XP farming here, but I think I can just go back to Barons. I'll just XP farm there for now. Are there any specific abilities or skills you'd want to see on the shapeshifting druid? Okay, where is it? Because I know in PoE 1, druid was pretty cool. Okay, so I gotta find the Chimera now. We gotta fight big ol' Chimera. That shouldn't be too difficult. I'm more concerned with... Do I opt for... No. I was thinking of adding a minion. I was thinking of doing Bind Spectre. Because then I can fight alongside whatever I absorb, but... Like, I was going the Avatar route. But I'm like, nah, you know, I think it feels better to play the Power Fantasy with the solo warrior. I think I've played enough minion builds. Need to retire them for now. Just the shapeshifting in general, because if they still have the model like in the trailer's gameplay from a couple years back, then I'd be shapeshifting, but you can still use melee skills like cleave. I see what you're saying on that. That would be pretty interesting. That would be quite fascinating, especially with like things like spear. I'd be curious to see how that really amplifies the druid's gameplay with shapeshifting. And then you can use like your Roa, your mount, as well. That'd be kind of sick. Like full-on beast mode. Dude, these pigs are... I'm glad he's just stunned there. Good. I'm glad he got stunned, because this guy is super annoying. Good, he's not moving. He can't come through the crack. Oh, I love it. Oh, never mind. Too late. Mistakes were made. There is no way. Dude, this is the second unique I've gotten today on stream. Ain't no way. Okay, what do we... Oh, no. What is going on? This is like unique item number... like 17 now in the span of like a week. Also, I don't know if you have any skills that use frenzy charges, but why not combat fury for that spirit gem? Oh, that could be interesting. In this case, I use power charges for monk, so frenzy wouldn't work unless I go with resonate. That means I can change my charge to frenzy. But I'll have to look into combat fury and see. I was looking into more defensive stuff since Ghost Dance has been pretty good so far. But if I can add on... I was thinking either Herald of Ice, or I can do... What was it called again? I have to look into it. This... No, not Barrier Invocation. Where was it again? Yeah, Arctic Armor I was considering. Aren't there support gems that use frenzy charges? There are, but in the case of Monk uses power charges, so it wouldn't work if I had. It wouldn't work if it was frenzy. Frenzy is only used, I think, for bow, and then power charges are used for Monk, Witch. So I don't think it would work. So I'd have to change my resonance. I'd have to go into the actual skill tree and change it. That's why I was considering like Herald of Ice. Let's see, you said Combat Frenzy, so let's see here. Or Combat Fury, sorry. Combat Fury or Combat Frenzy. So Frenzy, yeah. So while active grants you a Frenzy charge when you freeze, electrocute, or pin. So it gives me Frenzy, but I don't have any way to activate Frenzy. So if this was a power charge, maybe? No, I mean like supported skill cannot generate frenzy charges, but gains extra damage or consumes it for extra... Ah, I see what you're saying. Well, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. I think so. Forgot what it's called. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. There are support gems like that. I have to remember the actual word or the name of them, but yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I'll look into it then. I'll look into Combat Fury and see. Once I get a gem. I just used my gem, right? Yeah, I did. Chimera, where are you? Okay, the camp is good. Okay, these shoes could be promising. I actually need some good shoes. So these shoes could come in handy. Oh my gosh, yep, here come the pigs. Pigs are actually annoying. Where are they? Pig and this guy? Jeez. Dude, this guy just hits me twice and I'm like bleeding. There you go. Edge. Imagine 40 plus extra skill speed on Flicker Strike. Ooh. Oh, I'd be teleporting all over the place. I'd be really zooming. I'd be cooking on that. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I'm gonna look into that. You just give me another idea can work to add into this build for later on. Because right now I'm still refining. Like I'm still trying to really lock in on like my combos. And right now I'm really loving just the Ice Strike into Frozen Locust combo. Just because of how fluid it feels. But I'm still getting used to... Alright, here we go. Support gems. Alright, so let's see. So you mentioned... was it Combat? Combat Fury. Combo Finisher... Is it Combo Finisher? Oh, this one, right? Is it Combo Finisher you're talking about? Supports melee attacks, use yourself. Supported skills cannot be used until enough combo has been built up, but deal massively more damage. Cannot support skills that already combo. Supported skills lose combo if you generate no combo for 4 seconds. Frenzy charges? Okay, let's see, Frenzy. So there's Frenzy. Perpetual Charge, Feeding Frenzy. Okay, this is Minion. Ferocity. Support skills is yourself. Support skills will consume a frenzy charge on use if possible, and will gain significant skill speed if they do. Supported skills cannot generate frenzy charges. This is what you're talking about? Ferocity. Supported skills will consume a frenzy charge on use if possible. Supported skills have 40% more skill speed when consuming frenzy charges. Okay, so... okay, I'm kind of seeing what you're cooking up here. Also, the modifier for healed allies and suppresses foes gives you so much life regen early on, but falls off around when you get to maps. Healed ally. Do you know what the name of that one is? So Veracity definitely sounds good. Significant skill speed tied on with what you said earlier with Flicker Strike that actually could cook. Well, let me see something. Okay, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it just so I don't forget about it. Just so I have it. And let me just see what I get on these boots. Ooh, this is not bad. This is what I'm looking for. This is actually really good. So 19% increase evasion and shield, which is great. More rarity is just a bonus. 18 intelligence is perfect. Life regen is really good. These boots are definitely better than what I have. If I can get some additional life and mana on these boots, we're actually cooking. And then these mitts, this just gives me armor though. It's on the beast mobs for tame beast skill. Okay. Tame beast. Okay, I'll have to look that up again then. Remind me afterwards. So I've gotten the Veracity one. Veracity I'll keep. And then I'll look up the tame beast skill. Or at least the heals allies and suppresses foes, because that does sound pretty good. Oh, this is good. Oh my gosh, this is actually really good. So I get armor. I lose... Tame Beast is a normal skill gem under Spear Huntress. I could probably get it too, because I have enough dexterity for it, so I should be good. Okay, I'll look for Tame Beast as well. Oh man, this is not bad. That gives me more life. More rarity is not necessarily a bad thing, but the increased attack speed is always good. Armor I don't care so much for, but losing my energy shield is definitely a problem because I don't want to lose my shield. I have to build into it. And what's this? 50% reduced evasion, 41 life, life regen, gain 5 rage, gain 10 rage when critical hit. Nah, I don't need this. This is interesting, but it doesn't build into what I have. I have so many uniques, it's wild. I have far too many uniques that I don't really need, especially with this build. Hold on, you know what? Let me read into it right now since you just brought it up. So Tame Beast, because I do have enough gems to read it. Let me see. So Tame Beasts. Let's see. Socketed, you can view monster categories and enemies. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Ha 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 ha. Could be interesting. Yes, so if you defeat the beast while engulfed. Okay, I'll keep this one in mind then. Aim beast could be interesting. Thank you for telling me that, Novus. Basically, tame a beast mob as a spirit summon that keeps all its modifiers, but the stronger it is, the more spirit cost. Ah, okay. So now I can see why what you meant with it when it comes to. Okay, yeah, when it comes to maps and stuff, like it can be good early on, but then later on maybe I have to get like a stronger beast. So this would most likely be better closer to end game. Or if I'm in endgame, then I can just tame a beast in endgame, and that way I get a higher degree of modifiers. So this I can most likely save until then. That's a good call on that. I can add an extra beast or a minion to my side. But I do like the call though. I do like the call on veracity. This is nice because I can actually do a lot more damage with this. I would even put it, oh my gosh. Wind blasts. No, I've got pin right now. Oh, I was thinking of putting it on wind blasts. Because wind blast with extra skill speed, I'm just like, whoo, 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 whoo. Like this would be crazy fast if I put it on there. Plus the ignition. That's crazy. Like the snake with elemental resist or haste, hinder aura, or suppress enemies or heal allies. Yeah, that would be a good modifier to have. Oh yeah, I was even thinking mana siphon, but that's not really important. But yeah, that's definitely a good one. Haste, hinder aura is great. Or elemental resistances would be perfect, but I would definitely go with the suppressing. Suppressing sounds good. I want to try it on Wind Blast. Interesting. Okay. Let's try this. Let me test it out. I'm gonna try it with Wind Blast and see what I can do. I want to see how fast I can actually just blow people to bits. Is Bind Spectre similar in that regard then? Because if I do Bind Spectre, wouldn't that provide kind of the same element of taking modifiers? Or that's primarily for yourself though, right? I'm guessing Tame Beast is probably better. Yeah, you know what? Now I'm thinking about that. That can actually be really nuts. Being able to heal myself for sustain. toward endgame for this build, oh, that would be crazy. Because then once I get mind over matter, everything's going to be mana driven. So I'll be leeching most of the time, but I can still maintain my life, which is still good. But most of it's going to be mana heavy anyway. I'm not sure, honestly. I'll have to check that then. Because Bind Spectre is cheaper. And I can get it much earlier. And I believe I have access to it now. Once I get my intelligence up. Do I have enough for it? Hold on, you know what? Let me just double check. I have far too many things in my inventory right now. I need to get rid of some stuff. Let's see. So I don't really need this. I don't really need this armor. This unique armor is of no concern to me. I'm almost tempted to sell it. But you know what? I don't like selling things, especially uniques, because I could always build craft for something later on. But I have so many things. It's crazy. Okay, this quiver. Okay, I'm gonna sell some quivers. This one's fine. I'll keep these two. These are still good. I don't know why I have these gauntlets here, but I'm gonna get rid of those. And all this has to go. All right, let's get rid of this from all this. Keep this for now. Mitts are still good though, because the attack speed. Like, getting more attack speed on this build would be crazy. Like, I'm just swiping. Okay, so I'm gonna sell this. Sell the quiver. Show this enchant. And then let's put this into more mana leeching. So once I get mana leech optimized, we're good. Now we can start building into things like attack or attack damage. Gotta get some mana cost reduction. That can also be great. Don't need recharge. Days would be good though. So the wording makes it as bind an enemy and turn it into an ally spirit summon, but says nothing about modifiers. So that'd be having specters as a certain enemy type. Gotcha. Okay, so then it's probably not as good. Yeah, then it makes sense to go for Tame Beasts. Yeah, I can see Tame Beast being the better option then. Dude, I really want to put these boots on because I'm getting both of what I want. This just gives me shield. Okay, let's see. What do I lose here? I lose 5 intelligence, but I get 13 more, and I get regen, so that's more tanky. Let's see here. Do I lose? Ooh, I lose a lot of energy shield and life. Oof, that's a heavy hit to my shields. But I do get intelligence. I can always build into it, I guess. I can build back into it. But 584 versus 598, so I only lose 14 life, but I lose a good portion of my shield, which means I had to play a lot safer here. Why not gamble for new staff for that damage? I love the staff just because I'm playing into pure ignition and freeze. So I had like so many staffs earlier. I collected staff so much, and then I was just doing comparisons, and I'm like, okay, I really want to build into pure ignition and cold. So this unique dropped recently for me, so I was like, all right, this is fine. I'll sacrifice my physical damage, but then work heavily into ignitions, which has been pretty good so far. And then the resistances really have helped, because with the resistances, like I'm like at this point here, I'm good for endgame. With all these resistances being so high, with the exception of chaos, like if I can get a chaos one like this ring, if I can build into this ring and get chaos damage and increase fire damage and fire resistance, like we're cooking. This is also pretty good too, because this gives me chaos damage. It's like this one is actually pretty fire. So I lose 2% of chaos resistance, but I get 16 increased chaos damage, which works well into Mantra of Destruction. And then that would really help my staff and just overall damage output. But once I go into mantra mode and I collect all of the Chayulas, that should be good. And then I'm leeching as well. Sacrifice physically or nerfing yourself. I made up for it. I made up for it with Bone Storm. So while I lose physical damage here, I gain it back with Bone Storm, since that can just give me physical damage, and then I can just work with ignitions and freeze for most of the time, which hasn't been terrible so far. Hasn't been the worst, but only time will tell. Oh, I mean, because your ice strike converts 80% of physical to ice. That is a good point. That is a good point. That is a good point. Yeah, now that you mentioned it. So I'll have to look for another staff and see if I can still work on my ignitions, but not sacrifice Ice Strike. That is true. You bring up a good point that I didn't realize until now. I wonder if I have any more, because I did delete a few of my quarterstaffs from earlier. But we'll see what I can work with. What really tempted me was just ignitions, to be honest. Which goes back to our earlier discussion about fire needing more in this game. Because if I can just go, if I had like fire damage attacks with Monk, I wouldn't be so concerned. Now that you brought up the whole point of me losing all that physical damage on my ice strikes, actually is a wow. Just got destroyed. Well, I'll have to check my inventory then. Or I'm hoping I get lucky and I get like an actual unique quarterstaff that gives me like good value. Now imagine having a beast spirit summon with temporal bubble. Oof. Ooh. Now that would be crazy. Alongside freeze, that's easy AoE clear. Easy AoE clears. I'd have no problems at all. Oh my gosh, there's no way we're dying to this. There's no way we died to that. I got frozen so much because everything was right there. I couldn't even move. It's fine now. Gamma for the new staff. Yeah, you know what? I'll do it. I actually have quite a lot of cash. Like I've been hoarding currency for the longest time. So okay, after I find the next checkpoint, we'll go back. Because I can definitely gamble for a while. Because if I can get a good unique quarterstaff that doesn't take physical damage away, my ice strike's gonna do so much more. Like if I can get maybe like an ice staff, that would be nice. And then all I have to do is just build into my skill tree and just get more ignitions, which shouldn't be that difficult to do. Oh, here we go. Checkpoint. Perfect. I think we're here. No, I was gonna say I thought we were close to a Chimera, but we're not. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's go back to town. So as long as my staff can give me fire and cold damage, we're golden. And what am I losing though as a result? So what do I lose here? So I lose the resistance, which is that's a pretty big chunk of resistance I'm losing. That would knock me down to 27%, but hey, you know what? If it means me getting a better... Well, then again, you know what? I lose 20, but if I put these gloves on, I get 4 back. So I'm only losing 4% if I go with these mitts, which is actually still fine. This one I lose 10%, which puts me to... I mean, if I lose 10% on resistance for lightning, I'm only at 57, which is nothing to scoff at. So I could even just go with these mitts, put those on, and then I'm at... Yeah, I wouldn't be too bad. You know what? We're good. So you basically want something with high physical and a side of elemental damage. Okay, so before we go into that, let's see what we have. I do have a quarterstaff here. So this is 35 to 80 physical. Stun duration is high, and it causes a day's buildup equal to 100% of damage. This is actually not bad. This is not a bad staff, because I also get 63 to 131 physical damage. So this can actually still be good. This is a promising one. You know what? I can take this one out. This can actually be good. This is decent. This is already off to a good start. This is why I save all my items. I have like so many items that I save because I'm just like, you know what? One day it might come in handy, and here we are. You can get something higher with a rare. I had a bow that was like 103, 191 damage because it rolled 2 physical modifiers. Truing. Okay. All right, let's hold this one for now, and then we'll gamba and see what we get, because I have like a ton of cash I can rock with here. So I think I'm gonna opt with these gloves, because while I do lose some energy shields and some lightning damage and some resistance, I still gain my life and I get attack speed. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just compare for the time being. So where are we at? 172 versus 271. That's a significant drop though. Yikes. That's a significant drop that we're getting. Oh yeah, because I'm building into my armor. But this gives me 63% fire resistance, which is still wild. You know what? This is fine. This is okay because I can still build into my shield later on. Yeah, I'll definitely gamble for a staff and some gloves. Like, these aren't terrible. They're not the worst thing in the world, because it maxes out. Like, I have high resistance now, and having armor isn't terrible. My evasion's pretty good, but energy shield could use some work. All right, let's go see what happens. Nice strength. Yeah, nice. Yeah, everything's pretty balanced here. Let me go to Alva.
Feeling bold?
All right, let's see. So we want a good quarterstaff. Wow, this one is, I mean, it gives me some nice attack speed. Gives me some nice attack speed. That 12% is pretty high. And I can build onto this if I wanted. Because getting attack speed is going to help my DPS even more. That could be a potential maybe. Okay, let me just empty some of these things out, by the way. I'm going to just stash these boots for now. I'm going to stash these gloves. I'm not going to sell them because I might put them back on. So I'll keep the gloves temporarily. And these boots just for the time being. And then if I don't get anything, I could always just swap back. Right now, it's not worth using the currency for low item levels like this. I learned that the hard way. All my exalts. Yeah, the exalt orbs are definitely hard to come by. That's one thing I have learned too. Like once I got to endgame, I was like, damn. I kind of want those exalts now. So I guess, yeah, I guess we don't have to commit. Because the attack speed is so tempting. 12% is really high. And that 17% that I get, 17% attack speed is already cooking. But like you said, I need to be mindful. Let's see. No.
Let me take that off your hands.
Lightning damage, no. But that's a good example, and that's a low roll for that additional fizz. Yeah, it's not bad. But yeah, it could do better. It could do better. Could do better. Okay, fire damage is good, but again, it's still a blue. But I would want fire damage, which is nice. But ice and cold I can build into. Crit damage would be great, but okay, we'll skip on that.
Seems like a good deal.
Aha! Okay, what we have? Ooh, okay, hold on. Alright, so we have cold damage, which is nice. Physical damage is kind of low, though. 29 to 60. 11 to 18 cold. Lightning, I don't care for that much. The attack speed's nice. Grants 4 life, which is not bad. That means I can sustain. Okay. Not bad. But can do better. We can do better than that. Ass.
Oh, I like this one.
See. No. Attack speed, nope. Fire damage. Oh, I mean, I can actually use this. Hold on a second. I'm going to use this very quickly. And just salvage it before I forget. Can't forget to salvage. What's the... Okay, I always ask myself this and I always forget, but what's the duration of time these, the portals last for? Because there have been cases where I'm so busy doing one thing, and then I go back to continue the game, and then it's like, oh, portal's gone.
Hey, a daring explorer after my own heart.
Okay, crit
Oh,
would be nice, but no. So far, surprisingly, like the winner is this, but yeah, we need a rare. Okay, this is 15 physical damage, 42 accuracy, but again, it's a blue. I don't want to invest too heavily into that.
Out of your hands.
8 to 15 minutes typically if doing online things, party stuff, but don't know on solo play. Okay, I'll keep an eye on it then. I may have to go back into the portal to reset.
Quite pretty.
Okay, I'm not getting much here. I'm not winning at the moment. Stun buildup is nice. Okay, here we go. Okay, so block chance 49. Okay, crit hit is good. That's good. That crit hit chance is pretty high, 12%. 13% to block is pretty nice. Adds 1634 physical plus the additional 4989. That's not bad. Leeching is pretty good. Gain 3 mana per enemy killed is pretty good. Okay, this is not bad. But yeah, sucks that I can't use it until 37. So we're at 35. Okay, so technically we're 2 levels. And honestly, we can get 2 levels pretty quickly. So this is a keeper. I'll keep. This one is somewhat low because yeah, it gives me what I'm looking for in the cold damage area, but we're lacking in physical damage, so we can't keep this. So I'm willing to sell this. Yeah, I'll sell this one, and I'll sell the blue one too.
Oh, I like this one.
And I'll just keep this one because it does add physical, has crit, has leech. So let's do a couple more. Nope. After this one, we'll go for some gloves. Oh, okay. This is 37 too. Fire damage is nice. 3 life per hit. Leech is 4.3%. 82% increased physical. Okay, this is what we're talking about now. This is actually pretty good. This is a good one. Now we're getting 6200. The crit we lose about 5. No, we lose. Okay, you know what? This is good. We only lose a percentage of crit, which is not bad. But we still get 82% increased physical damage. We have a 10% chance to block. So we lose 3%, but it's okay. We maintain the fire damage, which is what I want. And then we have crit, we get life, and we leech. which is what we want to, because we're leeching for this particular build. So this is actually a good one. This is a winner. This is a winner. I'm gonna keep these two, but I think out of the two, yeah, exactly. It's better for what I'm doing. So I think in this case, the Chimeric Spire is better. Definitely better. Absolutely. So between these two, I'm gonna have to sadly let you go. It was nice knowing you, but yeah, we're gonna keep this. All right, so winner here. Yeah, now for the gloves. Gloves definitely we need. So we want energy shields. That's what you want. Armor. Okay, we want both. Yeah, here we go. So we want 50-50. We don't want to go purely into energy shield. I want 50-50. So let's see what we can roll for. What am I looking for now? I actually want attack speed. Give me attack speed, give me mana, and some resistance. If I can get some resistance in the area of cold, I'd be happy.
Hello there.
I would balance
Plenty
things
of
out.
choices.
Alright, so let's go with this. Let's see what we get. Crit damage is a nice one, but it's a blue, so we can sell that.
Anything else you'd like to be rid of?
6 mana per enemy. That actually would be good if that was a yellow, but... Nope. This would be nice. If this was a yellow, I'd be really happy. Like that percentage of increased evasion and shield is nice, plus the life increase, but... Wow, this is even better. This gives me resistance, life, and shield. I'm almost tempted to keep this and like yellow it. I'm almost tempted to keep it because that 20% is actually pretty hefty. And the additional life and resistance is always a bonus. Okay, I'm gonna keep this just for now because like I can always yellow it and pray that I get something else. But for now, let's keep rolling. Ooh, physical damage 2 would be also good. Okay, so let's look for physical damage. Some form of resistance, more specifically cold, attack speed, and some increased evasion and shield. That would be wonderful.
Oh, that's quite pretty.
Nope. 13%? Nah, this one's still winning. But that fire resistance is hefty.
Anything else
Nope.
you'd like to be rid of?
Cold damage? No. Nope. Nope. These gloves are ass. Yikes.
Seems like a good deal.
Nope. Gain 3 life? No. Okay, I'll definitely use that. Okay, let me just reset really quick. Just to make sure. So I'm not too confident on the duration of time. Well, at least we won in the area of Quarterstaff. At least we have a winner, and for the time being. Gloves are kind of being a bit evasive, no pun intended. Let's just rage.
Hello there. Care to take a chance?
All right, come on, Alva, give me something good with a yellow. Nope. Rings and belt.
That's quite pretty.
Belt isn't too bad, though. The reason I'm keeping it is because of the resistances. Super high resistances, well, at least on lightning. Armor isn't terrible. The 2 slots is nice just for extra charm. And I haven't rolled into it yet. So I imagine if I roll into it more, there's a good chance I can get something better. But I'm just reluctant to get rid of it because of the resistances. Because those things will carry me into endgame really, really well. Rings, though. Rings, I feel like I can improve on. Because I really would like to build into my chaos damage. So these 2 I'm keeping. Especially this one. Because I have resistance to chaos. Lightning damage isn't like anything. But the increased chaos damage is good. But then this one gives me fire damage and resistance, but it's a blue, so I'd have to amp it up to a yellow. But I really would like to keep the rune band, and then maybe swap it off for. Man, but they're still okay. The reason I'm keeping this is because of the resistance. The resistances are crazy. The cast speed I'm not too fond of because I don't really have that many spells, so I'm not really hype on the topaz here. So I could opt for the chaos ring instead. I lose a lot of dexterity though. I lose a ton of dexterity and strength, which is pretty hefty. Like 16 is really high, and the 20% resistance to lightning is really high too. And then this one isn't. This is kind of doo-doo too, I'll be honest. If I can get more physical damage to it, that'll be nice. But meh. It can do better. But I definitely want the chaos one. The chaos one I really want the most because I really want to play into that chaos damage for late game. It's going to help so much, especially with my Chayulas. Just building up and collecting all Chayulas on the floor and then popping Mantra to get additional ones. That's way too good. This is like the highlight right here. But the topaz ring is the one that really makes me scratch my head because I love the high dexterity boosts. Yo, what's up, PPG? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I don't care so much for the strength, although it does play into my HP a little bit, but the dexterity part is what I'm concerned about. But I guess I'll wait. I'll wait patiently and just hope that I can get a better roll on my amethyst ring. And then once we get to 37, we can put the quarterstaff on and we can start popping off with this. And then the glove is still doo-doo. So I'm just praying that I get something nice. We have not been so lucky with gloves, unfortunately. Okay, I'll go to 170 and then we'll stop. Okay, we'll stop.
Let me take that off your hands.
Alright, so gloves have not been the most satisfactory. So we have to wait for the next level to get either Herald of Ice or... yeah, we'll have to see about that. Okay. But yeah, overall, I'm not too happy with the rings. I can definitely do better with the rings. But again, it's really a tough call because I really don't want to lose resistances. Because they've helped me so much. It keeps me so much more tankier in situations where I'm up against like a boss or whatever. And endgame resistances are so good. But yeah, you're right though. We have to accept our wins, right? We got a dub with regards to the staff, so can't complain. All right, Amber Amulet, don't need you. Scepter. Oh, if I was running a minion build, I'd be happy. What do we get? Man, it's actually not bad for the warrior minion. Getting more spirit is actually kind of crazy. I might have to sell it though, or maybe I save it for another build. I'll keep for now. But yeah, I appreciate you making that call out though with the physical damage. I never really realized that until now, where I'm actually losing value with the physical damage because the ice strike can get so much more out of it. So good call on that. I appreciate that. I got so caught up in the ignition because I'm like, this is perfect for my build. This is what I want.
These poor souls didn't stay.
All right, this is armor. How is your day so far though, PPG? How are things hanging over there? Armor, increase armor, life, strength. I mean, I don't really need armor. I'm not really going for armor, so I guess let's just sell some of this stuff. I'm just gonna get rid of them. Scepter is tempting, but I've already played minion build so many times. It's like I'm done. I don't want to play with minions anymore. They're fun, but
Yes.
I think I'm good. I could disenchant them, to be honest. Get some disenchants. Alright,
Do you
see ya.
anything colorful?
Okay, so I'll keep these gloves because this is like the closest I can get to, let's say, a dub. It's not like the worst thing in the world because I can just amp it up to a yellow. I can do it right now, actually. Ooh, okay. Alright, if I amp this up to a yellow, what would I want here? What do we want? I only have one. What do we want? What am I looking for? Attack speed would be good. Anything more than this. Okay, let's see. Let's take a risk. We might win. Okay, not bad. More life and more mana is actually not a bad deal. More mana obviously works into the build. Because I want a mana leech, so more mana is always nice. Okay. I guess I'll take that. I lose... Okay, so I'm going to lose about 50 odd life here. Which will likely knock me down to about 600. Let's see. 602. Alright. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I lose resistance, so now I'm at 47. Pfft, I mean, what am I crying about? 47 is nothing. That's still good. And then I'm at... I'm one off of a 69 for lightning. My resistance to lightning is pretty high, so I can't complain with that. And then I can maybe add a little bit more to my quality to raise my shield up. And then I can maybe put an orb on here to get a little bit more regen on my mana. Okay, let me save for now. I have to decide carefully. Let me go to my stash real fast because I'm just getting way too many things that I don't really need in my shelf here. So spirit gem I'm going to keep. This I'll keep for now. This ring, don't really need that. I can sell that ring. I was considering it for a while, but
It's idea.
we can just sell it off. This dexterity amulet is pretty sick, but I think we can get rid of it too. And then I have a lot of these. This I'll sell.
Idea.
This I keep. Frost Bomb, I was playing with it earlier, and it is a spell, so that could work into my spell damage. This is why I kept the cast speed, because I was playing around with Frost Bomb for my AoE. Because I would throw down Frost Bomb and then backflip, let the Frost Bomb blow up into the Frozen Locust for even more freeze potential, and then just kill you with Ice Strikes. So this was a combo I was working with. It did play pretty well. Like, it got me this far, but I'm still tinkering. But I guess in the meantime, I'll just keep this as is and just lower the amount of things I have. So I guess we can get rid of both of these. It's gonna be sad to see them go, but
Bye-bye.
I think it's best if I just let them go. We'll just pray we get something better later on. But let's not sell. I gotta be careful. I get so in the moment that I get scared. Well, not scared, but I get so in the moment that I accidentally press something and I'm like, I can't lose. I can't lose this. You know what would be nice of a feature? That you can lock items. That way you don't accidentally click on it if you're selling something. That'd be cool. Kind of like in Genshin where you can lock your artifacts and whatever. That'd be nice if I can lock something. Abomination. Alright, let's keep it moving though. Weapon bores, dude. Get out of my face. Alright. Alright, let's keep it moving. Let's get to Chimera and see what we can do. I think with all the resistance I have, I think Chimera shouldn't be that difficult. Especially with that, especially because it usually uses mostly fire and... yeah, it usually uses fire and... well, it uses everything. Fire and freeze most of the time, but I think we should be alright. Alright, here we go. Ow. Oh, he actually took me out of my flippin'... oh. I better back away for a minute. I'm getting too antsy. Yeah, that resistance is going to help me significantly though. Only I can get my freeze on him. Fall down so I can kill you. Dude, that combo is so nasty. Just like the sound effect is so cool. Okay. Where are you? I don't know why it lags whenever I fight this guy. It's always the same thing. Uh-oh. Mistakes were made. All this poison is destroying my health. Ooh, he's killing me. I need to use more Wind Blast, to be honest. I have not been using it that much. I've been neglecting it too much. We go. Oh my gosh, I killed myself. Mistakes were made. I got too carried away there. I tried to go deep into his hurt box, but didn't work. boy. Fire burns. That's the only thing I don't like about this boss. Is that it just flies in the air constantly. Reminds me of that Genshin boss. Flipping Genshin Dragon that keeps him flying in the air. Oh, dude, I feel like once that new staff comes into play, Ice Strike might actually cook. I'll miss the ignition for now. Ignition, it was nice knowing you. Alright, buddy, come on, fall down. It's go time. With more crit, I think that would do so much more damage. I think I would just really just knock all of his health out. Oh, why did I do that? That's fine, I'll build it up again. Come on, boy. Damn. Well, I'm right up in his butt. I've never seen that happen before. That's my first time seeing that type of animation happen, where he's just still shooting fire at you. He's frozen. Mistakes were made. Get away from me! Stay back! Ow. There we go. Get into his body. Get up in there, nice and deep. There you go. There you go. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, that one was nice. Good damage on that. And you're dead. See ya. Alright, so I can go in here or I can find Temple of Chaos, but I think I'll go first to Wakini. And then I'll go after. Let's get this waypoint done first. Alright. Now we are level 9. Alright, so I need to level up a few more of my moves. Staggering Palm is pretty good. Yeah, let me get some Staggering Palm damage on there. I mean, Locust has been pretty disgusting. So both my palms need to be updated. Yeah, I'll do that for now. Okay, then Spirit Gem, we're still not there yet. Need one more level. Where are we at? 35? Yeah, one more level to get additional spirits, so. The only question is, what do I get rid of? I could get rid of Bone Storm, but Bone Storm can actually be really, really good against a boss, because it's just pure single target damage, and it's pretty easy to just build up. No problem. So, Bone Storm can be good.
This is a find. A foul ruin that hasn't been looted? This mechanism.
All right. So I'll go for the cores later. Let me... We're at 37 still. A couple more levels off. What do I want to add to this? I guess more mana. Okay, let me add this here. Let me just add more increased mana regen. Or at least more mana. Or evasion and energy shield, sorry. I just want to have more shield and evasion. For the time being. Intelligence, life, intelligence. Oh, it sucks I didn't get any good. I didn't get any better runes though. I don't really need recovery. And the intelligence I'm pretty good with. Okay, let's go up here. Start from the top and go down. So I don't want life regen too much. Resistance would be nice, but not necessary. Ah, here we go. So mana regen I could use. Resistance. Oh, did I use all of my... Oh, I must have used all of my evasion and energy shield on my other builds. Because I don't have any more of them. That kind of sucks. Well, what do I want then? I guess more mana wouldn't be terrible. Max life, strength, fire resistance. Okay, what's my resistance at now? 47, 68, 31. I mean, I don't have to complain that much about the resistances. So I can always add more mana to the mix. We're at 412. 412. Yeah, this is 25. 25. Done. Life. Intelligence. So much intelligence. Crazy. Strength. I guess I'll just have to go with more mana then. Yeah, I'll just go 25 more mana. Any more mana is always nice. A small amount, but any amount is still better than 0. And I gotta work on my... Oh, boots is still not bad though. I guess boots... We'll wait it out. For now, I guess I could go to Trials of Chaos and really test the build, and then I'll try and unlock my other node. Because I'm not gonna go fully into lucid dreaming. I'm gonna go into consuming questions, so that way I can just build more into my leech. And then I guess toward endgame I'll have to get these 2 extra nodes, which is gonna be a while before I get there, but we'll get there when we get there. At the very least, just working on mana leech is gonna be great. So let's go to chaos and see what we can do. Oops, why am I walking back here? Let me... So this is... what we got here. Yeah, I gotta go to Temple of Chaos real quick. Where was it again? I always forget these locations. Typically I would have a pathing for all these things. I've been playing a lot slower recently. Where was it? So Joaquin's is over there. I think Temple is somewhere around here. I forgot exactly where it was. The coordinates always get me screwed up. Whoa, game! What the heck? Dexterity. Alright, where are you, Chaos of Trials? Dude, Locust is nuts. I love it so much. So good. Crisp. Where are you, chaos of trials? Is it this way? I'll take that. I love the lunge. So good. Give me more lunge. Because then I can just shatter everything. That's what I love about it. Freeze you and then just lunge in the air and just break everything. Oh, that's good. I'll take a support gem level 2. Alright, what do we got here? Whoops. What do we got? So killing Palm. Oh, close combat would be great. But I don't think I want that on killing Palm, because once I kill you, you're dead. Ricochet Splinter. Ooh, this can be nice. Splinter is actually good, causing those hits to break armor based on a portion of physical damage. The break armor equal to 15% of physical damage dealt by supported skill. This is good. This is actually pretty good. Okay. I think I would be down with that. Crit hit would be nice as I'm building into crit, but I think Splinter is nice because breaking the armor just means that I can get more damage off. So I'll go with Splinter for now. Yeah, let's rock with Splinter. And then we still have Veracity, so I'm still going to think about where I want to pin. Oh, where is it? Oh. Wait, didn't I have Veracity? I swear I bought it. Did I sell it by accident? I swore I had Veracity in my... What the heck? Am I crazy? Oh no, there it is. Okay, never mind. I was like, what the heck? I got worried for a second. Okay, I think we're at chaos now. Yeah, here we go. All right. Let's see. This is a test to my build. Let's see how much I can actually pull off with this. And maybe if we're lucky, we can get some good gloves. Maybe if I'm lucky.
To test my metal.
Let me go to town first and just remove this. Let us see. So one more level. No, 2 more. I keep thinking I'm level 36. So 2 more levels and then I can finally get into staff territory. It's gonna be sad to see the staff go. Speaking of which, how much more do I have to build into ignites then? Where are my ignites? Okay, so 30% increase elemental damage if you've ignited, so I need to ensure that I have ignitions. Okay, here we go. So 10% chance to ignite. I need to get this, because this gives me 30% right here. And then this could also give me more damage. And I also need to go into chill. So these 7 nodes I have to get into. I've got to work into them so I can get more ignitions, more freeze buildup, and also this as well. But yeah, and then this node altogether is where I need to go. This whole entire section is crazy. Yeah. So I need to definitely work my way up. So I need to go this way, get a jewel, and then work up here, get this, and then we're gonna work towards mind over matter toward the end. This is the end. This is like the end game right here, is mind over matter. For now, I just want ignition. Oh, this is not bad. Duration is good too. Duration is actually good. Because I'm going to be doing ignites and freeze buildup. So this node can also be good along the way. Ooh, this too. Hold up. So I can, okay, hold on. So I can go up here. I can go up. What's this? Life recoup? No. So go up here. This can also be good too. Breath of Fire. I can go with this to penetrate resistances even more. But I can go up here, then go here. Then go up here, go to this node and get all this ignition stuff. Oh yeah. Oh crazy. Yeah, I gotta get this. This whole entire this is the let's go. This is the witch section, so I need to build into this. So we're gonna go all the way up here. Get this, then we build into mind over matter, and then we build into mana leeching, and we should be crispy. And then this too. So we gotta go, actually we should go down first. Yeah, go down first since it's the closest. Build into these nodes. And that should give us a good advantage. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's see how lucky we get with these Trunks. Let us see what our luck will be. Okay, let's rock it out.
You won once. Do not get ahead of yourself.
I'll do the time paradox. It's not that bad. I don't mind buffs and debuffs being less. The worst one I want is like those stupid globs.
Your challenge awaits. Prove yourself.
Whoa, we're just lagging now all of a sudden? Come on now. Enemies? Hello? Okay, enemies? Invisible? Cool. Nice! Alright. Early access. Yeah. Early access. What a great start. The moment I start, I just see nothing but invisible enemies. Yeah. Please, game. Don't do it to me. Please. Just let me play. Don't lag. Don't give me invisible enemies.
Since your previous attempt.
Minus 15 to elemental resistances. I'll take that. My reses are so high. I'm okay to sacrifice a little bit of res.
Challenger. Prove yourself worthy of chaos.
No invisible. Okay, good. I was gonna say no invisible enemies, please. Nice, nice. Whoa, game. Oh, I got. Did I just get hit? I did. Oh my gosh, what's going on with the game? Game, what are you doing? game is literally just destroying my run. It's lagging. Oh. Oh my gosh, a lag. What are you doing?
Freezing strike.
Oh my gosh. Server lag.
Meet the dreamer.
Meet the dreamer. That's actually so cold. Imagine just destroying someone's soul and it's like, meet the dreamer. I'd be like, alright, man, I'm sorry. I apologize. Alright, what are you looking like? Are we dropping frames? No, we're good. I guess it's just in-game. Guess it's just in-game that we're struggling. Which is of no surprise, because... And hopefully when they come back from holidays, which I assume is likely today, or maybe tomorrow. I just hope that with the new patch they're dropping, it just fixes some of these ability issues. Because I would just hate if I'm on the last part of the chaos run, and then I'm just DCing, or lag just hits me and I'm just dead. What do we get?
Don't get overconfident just because you beat the first room.
Monsters can't not be slowed or stunned. I don't care about that. Didn't say anything about freeze. So far, so good. So far, we're getting good rolls. And this is actually the room that I need to be focused in, and not die.
Hold your ground if you can.
Oh, temporal bubble boy. There we go. Yeah, I gotta kill the big boys first. These small guys are really the hassle. Oh, spear boys? Oh boy, here we go. Spear boys are definitely annoying. No temporal bubble, no! Oh no! I almost actually killed myself there. Temporal bubble, no! Oh, I see ya. I was too close. The temporal bubble is actually too good. Oh my goodness. The moment you get caught in that temporal bubble, just say your prayers. Especially when you're getting bombarded by hordes. Just pull out the Bible and just say your prayers. Alright, what do we have?
This is just the beginning.
Buffs expire 3 times faster. Alright, I'll do that.
It's against you.
I don't mind that. We're getting decent rolls here. Now I'm just praying no soul cores.
Don't fall behind.
Okay, this is okay. This one I don't mind. I can just kite. I can kite with this one. I don't have to be super aggro with this one. I can just take my time. Let them all come to me. Get some XP boost anyway. Alright, let's go. Yeah, this one I can take my time with. I can really just ease my way through. Alright, level 36. Cooking, cooking. This guy's just puking on me. Stop puking on me. There you go. Oh, dude! I was about to say, turn around. It sometimes sucks when a killing palm doesn't actually target the enemy you want. That's one of like the caveats at times. Alright, so in the meantime, let me just get this leveled up. I gotta move down here. I gotta get my ignites up. Because we already have our mana leech activated here. And we'll slowly but surely move upwards. But I think for now, we don't need anything. Okay, freeze buildup we want. But we'll build into that after we get more ignites. Because I need to build into it. So what do I want? I need more dexterity now, actually. So where are we headed? Heading down south. Okay. So dex. Alright. So a few more levels. We'll get all these 7 nodes. We'll build into cold resistances. And then we should be crispy. Alright. What in the world? Hey you! You gotta go. Oh my gosh. I feel so powerful. The moment I just do that killing blow, feels so good. And I love that I have both staggering and killing palms, so therefore I can choose whether I want to stun the enemy or just completely erase them from existence. Especially the bigger boss, or the rare enemies. Come on, game, don't lag on me. Don't do this to me. Alright. Oh, dude, yeah. If I can get life leash as well, the life leash is going to also help significantly. And then chaos damage. Once I balance all that out, we're going to be cooking. See ya. One final push. Whoa, too close, buddy. Alright, this should be final room, I think. Just finished solo, super hell dive, hard AF. Was this, what were you fighting against? The robots, or the bugs, or the new ones? No wonder you were quiet. I'm like, wait a minute. PPG just said yo and he just went AFK, but I guess you're just farming. Oh, dude, okay, so I just received my welcome package from Advanced GG the other day. And man, I'm loving the ramen flavor. It's been so good. Super delicious. Highly recommend y'all grab one of those packs. Or at least just grab a flavor. Oh, we don't want this. I don't want this shield. If I get shield, I'm gonna cry. I guess I can just do chaos damage, even though that's kind of scary. Where's my resistance to it? 0? I mean, it's neutral then. Oh, the new ones? Oh yeah. How tough are they? Like, are they really, really tough? I imagine they stun you and everything. But yeah, dude, the flavor is so nice. I really love it. I tried... So my favorite so far has been the ramune. It's really nice without the carbonated... Like, it's basically ramune flavor without all the carbonated stuff. And then I also have peach mango, which is really good too. I was surprised how good it is. Was this Chimera? Yo, we got lucky! Chimera boss? Yo, gimme. Where are you at, buddy? This is the good roll. This is the good roll, baby. Uxmal.
3 heads, 1 tail, but no chance.
Not that much as the bots. Bots are hecka annoying.
Away!
Uh-oh. I got too excited there. Uh-oh. But I like the zombies vibes. Yeah, the new enemies look pretty sick, I can't lie. But congrats on beating them, though. That's the most important thing. Congrats on bodying them. That's a big dub, especially if it was hard. We're winning out here. Big dubs. I love that combo. It's so nasty. Oh my gosh. That combo's too good. Bring around the Rosie. Okay, I'll just wait for now. I'll not call it a win, but I got the job done. Yeah, you're right though. The job done is the job done. Oh crap, I'm dying out here. What's going on here? Where are you? Uh-oh. Ew, poison. Oh no. Oh, we're dying. I gotta move. I can't get too greedy. I sometimes get so tunnel vision that I'm just like, oh, I can kill you right now. And then I just die. That cannot happen right now. this guy at? Uh-oh. Back to back? Oh, I was about to say. Back to back slams? Yeah, I'm not gonna go with everybody. Nice try though. Almost had me. So what's your next goal? What's the next I'm really done for doing this. What's the next goal for you? Because it seems like you're playing super hard mode, so what are you aiming for? Yeah, I'm not going over there. You can stay right where you are. See, this is where I wish I had a far range move. Like I have wind, but wind is not the greatest. It's decent, but not optimal right now.
Away.
Oh boy. Oh, we are just getting cooked. Back away from that. I'm taking this slow. I'm not going to rush this. As tempting as it is to rush, learn my lesson. Oh, poison. Oh, no. Whoa, lag game. No, don't do this to me. Lag almost destroyed my run there. Ow. Not a goal, just want to play with people but no one join. Well, I still give you big ups for doing it on your own, homie. That's still, to me that's still a dub. That's still a win in my books. So how long did it take you in total? Because you were gone for a while. Dude, this poison is crazy damage. The moment he spews poison, I gotta run away. Where did he go? Is he upstairs here? Or downstairs? Oh, he's downstairs. I gotta be careful with this. Oh, poisoned again, huh? You just love that poison. Oh, I'm out. Ooh. 35, 40 minutes? Let's just say I did a lot of running. Yeah, you gotta play that keep away game. A lot of kiting back and forth. Proud of you, brother. That's what matters. You fought to the bitter end. That is the son of a true warrior right there. Look, every time I get close to this guy, he just wants to spew poison all over me. That's why I can't go ham like I want to. If I try to go ham against this guy, close range, he'll just spew poison. But I can't be too overly aggressive. Uh-oh. This guy went double cold on that. I can't even go over there. I'm stuck. Down here. Yes. Well, something just blocked my way. I couldn't even hit him. What the heck is in the way? What's in the way there? What the heck? Dude, I tried to get in there and I couldn't even get in. Like an invisible wall just blocked my entrance. Oh, this guy just still has frozen things all over the place. Come on, buddy. Come downstairs. Nice and clean down here. Leaving all your litter downstairs or upstairs. Come on, boy. How are you still hit me like that? Oh, oh. Okay, well you're downstairs, but the worst possible time. Dude, I can't even. Oh! I can't even do anything. I can't even go downstairs because there's pure lightning there. I have to wait. The extraction is always crazy. Yeah, that's the one thing I definitely can remember. Extractions are always wild. I have no more flasks life, so I gotta be careful. Come on, flask, recharge. There we go. I have to wait for my recharges to go up. Where's this guy? Okay, well, at least we're halfway, so it's not like we're in dire straits. It's just a little bit slower because I'm not dealing with all that nonsense downstairs. Like, this is annoying. Freeze! Freeze, man! Oh, I'm getting too scared. I can't overcommit because there's so much lightning taking my flippin' shield away. Of course, he puts more cold over there. Like I can't even go to the corner. Come to me, come to me, come to me. Like he's just blocking me. He's blocking me out. On Twitch now? Hey, let's go. Welcome to Twitch, buddy. Yeah, I can't even go downstairs. I have to just wait. Novus was here earlier, but I think Novus dipped for a while. Dude, I can't even go over there. The moment I go over there, I'm dead. Like it just lingers for far too long. It's cold. It just sits there for hours. Like I want to fight this guy. Come on, come upstairs. It's literally just still there. Like there's no way I can fight that guy down. What's it called upstairs? No, no poison to me. I gotta dip out. The moment I see poison, I gotta remove. Yeah. Yeah, well at least my flasks are charged. That's a good thing. What? How are you even hitting me from... I'm literally upstairs and his frost is supposed to hit on the floor, but somehow it hits me on the stairs. I'm like nowhere near you. I can't even move. This guy just puts ice everywhere. I'm just losing my shield every second. Where are you, buddy? Come over here. Yeah, come over here. Or I want you. Uh-oh. Oh, mistakes were made. More coal, of course. Did I hit him? I'm like I'm just a little bit out of space. This guy just puts coal. Wow! What in the... Hello? You're supposed to be like hitting the floor and not the staircase all the way upstairs? What the heck is going on here? This usually doesn't take me as long, but this guy has literally laced the entire map with ice, and it just makes it super hard for me to navigate. But I'm just gonna be taking free cold damage as I just walk through this flipping frozen tundra. And I got this over here that I gotta deal with. Oh my gosh, he's just spewing poison around me, so I have to run away. I'll have to wait till my shield goes back up a little bit.
Ravage.
Sheesh, dude. More poison. Jeez Louise, bro. I can't get a break. I want to like get a quick stun and then just do damage. But this honestly, they need to like reduce the duration of time that all of his things are on the floor. Like it shouldn't last the entirety of... It shouldn't last that long on the floor because it just prevents you from moving. Like it literally limits you. And he shouldn't be able to hit you from this high up, especially when he's aiming for the ground. Like look at that. It shouldn't be coming up this high. That's gotta be like a... They gotta fix that. There's no way I'm gonna commit to going downstairs. Come up here. There you go. Oh man, I'm... Oh, damn. Thought I had enough time to actually respond to that, but I do not. Dummy. Actually dumb. I gotta chip him away. Oh, the worst position to be in. This guy's just putting fire all over the place. I gotta run away. Alright, buddy. You gotta just come to me. Like, look at this. This shouldn't even be here anymore. Why is this all over the floor? All of this just lasts so long. That nonsense gotta go, buddy. Come on, baby, let me finish you off. Hiya! Get out of here, man. Enough. All that stuff on the floor just lingers. And the fact that I'm still taking damage after it's done too is crazy. Leave me alone. Alright, we're out of here though. See ya. Give me my ascension. Gimme, gimme, gimme. What do I get? Do I any good... Can I get a good glove, please? Buckler honestly isn't the terrible thing, but we ain't using buckler here. No bucklers for us. Can I just get a nice reward though? Gloves? I mean, soul core is not bad. Ooh, 30% increased elemental damage. That's actually a nice core to get. Plates, helmets, yuck. Nothing, nothing, nothing. None of them are good.
Long have I met the rule.
All right.
Go. Improve.
Go. Improves. All right. I'm just gonna.
Strong grow.
All right. Well, at least we can go into Ascendancy. I was considering going to Darkness, but I think we're just gonna play into what we want, which is more leeching and mana leeching. Now we just gotta wait until endgame to get this last one, and we should be nice. Now we're cooking.
Is ever clearer.
All right. See ya. We're out of here. What are chaos orbs? So chaos orbs are, where are they? Chaos orbs allow you to basically modify your rolls. So let's say you have a roll on a particular item that you want to change. A chaos orb can do that for you. That's what a chaos orb is known for. It can be good. Like if you just don't like a particular roll and you want it to randomize, it can give you a new roll. It can be good and bad. Oh, what the heck? More spirit on this? And resistance? Ooh, wait a minute. They're not the greatest though. Some of them are, but not all of them. I'm actually kind of interested in this one, but again, it's armor. I don't really care for armor as much. I'm not a big dude on armor right now. Armor isn't giving me anything. But yeah, typically how orbs work is they can either give you a modifier. So for example, this orb of alchemy, if I had a white item, like a normal item, this would give it 4 random modifiers, turning it into a yellow item. But then the chaos orb randomizes that. So let's say you were to use the orb of alchemy on, let's say, this buckler, and it didn't give you a good enough roll, then you can use your, whatchamacallit, what is it? Then you can use your chaos orb to reroll that. And then a Val orb, what this does is it corrupts your entire armor altogether, which means that let's say I was to corrupt this particular vest, there's a chance that it can be beneficial for me. So it just modifies unpredictably. So this could be, for example, a two rune slot, but if I use a Val orb, it can actually give me a bonus slot, give me 3, which is actually really good. Or it could also give me another additional modifier on my roll, so I can get like maybe more strength or more intelligence, or maybe something else like dexterity or more mana. So in this case, I'll try it. Let's see what we get on this one. So this one I'm going to corrupt because I've already maxed out his quality. So let's see what we get. So this gave me 34% cold resistance. So that was crazy. So this didn't give me an extra rune, but now I've got additional resistance. So that puts me up to 31% with cold resistance, which is pretty high. So we're pretty stacked now. That's what a Val orb does, but it's corrupted. So what corrupted does, it means that whatever you have on this particular item, you cannot modify any further. So in the event that, let's say you wanted to roll on this, because the maximum you can have on a rare is about, I think, 7. And so when you get to 7, or let's say you're at 6, you can use the Val orb and you can modify this to get maybe additional 7th one, or you can wait till you get to 7, then corrupt it, and then you can see what it gives you in terms of its value. Like it can re-roll essentially. That's the benefit of having a Val orb. It's unpredictable, but it can be really, really beneficial for your build, depending on what you were going for.
Still alive.
In this case, I don't really need this helmet, so that's gone. This buckler's gone. This wand is also gone because I'm not going to be using wand for a while. This is not bad, but again, I don't really care for armor, so once again, just delete all that.
Take care.
Well, sometimes you'll get lucky on your... Sometimes you get lucky, other times you won't. I'm also going to sell a few things. I'm just going to sell whatever I had earlier. Let's get some cash back.
Need a guide? Take your time. It's a deal.
I'm going to build this back up to 200k. And then these orbs, or sorry, these cores, they help to boost your power level even more. So this is why running Trials of Chaos can be nice, because it drops the soul core. And this can be really, really benefiting for a weapon. So in my case, I might put it on my quarterstaff, because what happens now is if I put this on my weapon, so let's say I do this. I'll be using this anyway. So let's say I have this orb, right? With this rune slot. This is now going to give me increased elemental damage, 30% more. So whatever I have on this, I have fire damage, right? But I can add more to it. And then on top of this, I'm getting more elemental damage. So whatever I'm using, like my frost attacks are going to get more damage. My fire attacks are going to get more damage. So it's really good to have this. So I might even do it right now, just so I'm prepared and ready. Because once I hit level 37, we're going to get this.
Bye-bye.
All right, so now we're done. Now we can just go to Wakini. Wakini. All right, here we go. All right. But I still need to get better gloves, because my gloves are not the greatest thing in the world. I need to get some really good rolls on my gloves. Boots are not terrible. I can still roll for this, but my gloves definitely need some work. And then spear. Okay, finally. Okay. Let's see this. While active. Oh, okay, this is pretty cool. Okay, so I want to play into the whole martial arts thing, right? So while active, creates a short-lived illusory copy of yourself whenever you dodge roll. The copy can be damaged by enemies, and copies that are destroyed by an enemy will grant you a power charge, which is perfect because that plays into my Bone Storm, because I get a free power charge. So this is actually really good. This lingering illusion is sick. It's kind of like the strand build in Destiny 2, where you just dodge and you're just getting constant strand decoys all over the place. So that can be nice. Let's see. Hold on. While active, gains energy when you freeze, shock, or an enemy. Using the invocation once sufficient energy is gathered will consume the energy to trigger socketed spells, and can trigger them multiple times if it has enough energy. That sounds nice. That sounds interesting. Because that means I can socket spells, which would make it so that I can socket things like... Ooh, that sounds pretty nice. I can socket like a fireball. And every time I gain energy... Oh, that's expensive. 60 spirits a lot. This is only 30, so I can afford this. So I'm going to go for Lingering Illusion. But now the question is, what do I get rid of? That is the big question. I might have to go for an additional skill slot because I don't want to get rid of what I currently have. I would much rather add on top of it. So, that being said, I do have some uncut rings, but I think I'm low level, so I can't use them, but we'll find out. Let's see. Yeah, so I would need... I need to have level 44 to get this. This one isn't terrible. This gives me fire damage, 200 accuracy, and the leeching is good because I want to be leeching my damage as mana. So this can potentially be a good ring, but I have to wait until I'm level 44 to do that. This is also good, which I can actually use right now because this gives me chaos resistance, more life and mana, plus dexterity, which isn't terrible considering that I'm only really losing. Let's see this. This one is still technically better because I get 2% more. Oh no, wait, no, I'm leeching life instead of mana. This one is still good. This one leeches mana. I get mana regen. I lose 8 dexterity, which is not the craziest thing. I get max life, max mana, which is perfect. What else do I have? I had some lightning damage. So it's still, you know what? This is not the worst thing in the world. I can rock with this. I can actually rock with this. Let's just see. So my dex is at 72. So what do I end up sacrificing here? So we're at 64. Okay, you know what? This is still fine. This is okay. Because at least now I get more mana, I get more life. I lose 8 dex, which is again not the worst thing in the world, but I get mana regen, which is good. And I get leech. So every time I attack with physical damage, which again, I have to wait until I'm level 37. So once I get this locked in, I should be good. But then I need to get more dex. I'm 3 off of my dex. But that's okay though. Once I get this done, this goes in here. Then I'm doing physical damage, and all that's going to chunk into my mana leeching, which is perfect because it plays well into my build. And I can keep rolling on this in hopes that I get something better. So I think we're winning. This is fine because this gives me my resistance to fire. My lightning resistance is still good at 48. So I lose a little bit of fire resistance. I'm at 47. What was it at before? Okay, so we had 68% lightning. But, I mean, that's not like the worst thing in the world. I would much rather lose a little bit of resistance, but still gain in every other area. Plus, now I have every resistance. So I've got 10% resistance to chaos, and I'm well on my way to maintaining the rest of my resistances. And if I can roll better on my gloves and potentially my boots, it could be nice there too. So we're still winning. Then I want to get an extra skill slot for Lingering Illusion, because this can be really, really good. I don't want to give away Bone Storm. Bone Storm is still good for breaking armor against single targets, and I don't want to give up everything else. Wind Blast is still nice. Mantra is part of the build. Killing Palm is part of the build. Locust is cooking. So yeah, I just need to have an additional slot. So maybe I can get rid of Ruby Ring once the time comes, but I think in the meantime, the only one I'm considering is Bone Storm. But it does make use of my power charges. Because then once I get a power charge with Lingering Illusion, I can easily just go into Bone Storm and just get free damage, because it consumes my power charge and makes the Bone Storm stronger. So I'll have to just wait patiently and decide what I want from there. As long as I have it, I'm good.
Now this is a find.
Okay.
A foul ruin that hasn't been looted. No one from camp has managed to make it to this part of the jungle and survive.
All right.
Until now.
I was gonna say, she's still yapping. Okay, so I need to remind myself. So see, for example, I have a power charge on my guy now, but that's because I had to use my Killing Palm. But now with Lingering Illusion, I'll have the extra added cushion of not relying so heavily on my Killing Palm to get a power charge. I mean, of course, it's still nice to have, but it just adds to the extra layer of flexibility to the build, so I don't have to always be so reliant on a power charge. And that actually works into my build even better, because now the only way I can really get a power charge is by killing an enemy instantly. But in a boss battle, in a boss scenario, Lingering Illusion might actually be better because I'll be dodging so much. And then that's a free power charge that I can use into my Bone Storm. So that's actually really good. So it works both ways. I can use Killing Strike against, like, you know, ads and whatever. But then I can use Lingering Illusion against single target enemies or bosses, and then I can really make good use of my Bone Storm here. Yeah, that actually is quite nice. Okay, level 10. So I'll just keep leveling up what I have. My lowest one is Killing Palm. So I need to definitely do more damage here. Frozen Locust though is... I might even do Frozen Locust, I'm not gonna lie. Locust is cooking. Locust is actually cooking. Alright, so we're very close to leveling up. And once I level up, the staff is coming off. And I feel like the chains will come off. Once the chains come off on this, I'll get more physical damage and we'll be cooking. Alright, creation. Chill. Frozen Locust is wild. Love it. Alright, where the heck are those small cores? I bet you it's probably up here. Oh yeah, I also gotta beat Wolfie over here too. Wolf dude is gonna be annoying. Oh yeah, if I can get more stun build up too, this is also gonna be a nasty build if I get more stun build up. Because then I can just do my vault, boom, build up all the stun, bop, then use staggering palm and then just knock you out. Oof. Oh, I hear a core nearby. Yeah, this stun build-up is crazy. And then I just knock him out, dead. Where is it? Is it down this way? And there it is, there it is. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Usually I would go to a room that gives me like an extra chest and just pray for a lucky roll. But I think we'll just fast forward here. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Where was it again? Oh, it is this way, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, so typically I'd try to collect as many of those soul cores or the small ones, but I think we're totally fine. Goodness. And that wind blast is surprisingly stronger than I thought. Cursed bones. Okay. Well, once I build into chaos damage too, we're gonna be hitting even harder. Alright, so I see a core over here. I'll grab this one too. Dude, we are just... With this mana leeching, like I'll never worry about mana ever again. Uh-oh. Like I am literally living stress-free right now without having to worry about mana. Where are we going? This way? I always forget where the Wolfie is. I think he's this way. He's usually up north. I probably should farm first. I'll hit level 37 and they'll just all go to him. Any plans for your weekend, by the way, PPG? Gold amulet. What do I want from the gold amulet? Rarity? What would I want? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Energy shield is a nice roll. No, it's just rarity. Rarity isn't anything. I mean, rarity is nice, but it's nothing that would significantly impact my build in any way. Cursed bow. Oh, he was frozen, and because I stunned him in his freeze state, the moment he defrosted, he fell into the stun state. That was funny. Like the stun state was just locked in. That is actually funny. I've never seen that happen before. Alright, it's another core over here. But I think... Well, you know, I'll grab it. I do want to get to 37 before I go inside the Wolfie room. I'm not gonna lie. We're getting there too. Oh, here we go. I think this is the room, yeah? Yeah, this is the room. So Wolfie, I'll fight after. I just want to make sure I'm at the right level. Nope, nope, don't do that. Okay, so I'll put the altar there and I'll just open the door. But I'm gonna just wait till I level up a little bit more. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait because if I can do a little bit extra damage to him with the new staff, we'll be cooking. I don't know why I thought he said all natural. All natural. Okay. Let's see, where can we go and farm a little bit? Okay, let's go over here. I thought I killed him. I do feel some input lag though, I'll be honest.
dreamer.
Dude, that line is so... That's got to be like my favorite line of the game now. Meet the dreamer. Just the way he says it. That line and the Huntress line of lightning strikes twice is... just the way they say it. So cold. Yeah, this game is lagging out. Early access. Alright, how much more do I need to farm here? Maybe a little bit more. I'm trying to think of how many enemies I need. Maybe a few more extra hordes and we should be good. Yeah. What a clear. Just clean the entire room up. One locust and kick to the head and that's it. Ah! Alright, more stone altar, which is good. I'll open this door real quick. I'll see what I get over here. Dude, laggy! Laggy servers! Okay, so we are at the next part. I'll use it primarily just to farm, and then I'll come back here. I do want to fight the wolf. The wolf is too good to ignore. I gotta get him. Just for the XP, and of course for everything else. But I'll do this for now, just because I want to get to level 37.
I should ask
The
Alma about
largest
this.
soul core I've ever seen. With this, we could power the mechanism.
Wait, did I just crash? Wait, are we crashing? Edge. We're dropping frames like crazy. Yeah, we are dropping wild frames. Wait, is it on my end though? Or is there anything on Steam? No. Yeah, it's got to be somebody downloading something in the house. But we are suffering. Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm like, I'll let it play out for a while, but... Yo, what's up? What's up, Eves? Press F1 to see if you crash. Okay, hold on a sec. I'm dropping frames on my end on my OBS. I'm seeing it. CPU 8 milliseconds. Server. Yeah, the network is really fluctuating. What's up, Eves? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're well. Yeah, we're seeing a fluctuating network right here. It's going up and down, up and down, up and down. We are dropping like crazy. Pleasure to have you here. Are you good? Is it good? Is it good on your end? I don't even know if honestly I don't even know. Okay, stream is lagging? Okay. So yeah, it's likely someone downloading. Yeah, because we're our latency is just all over the place. Well, that sucks. We were going smooth for a while, and then I guess someone now is just downloading a file. Damn. I love seeing something that is not a lightning spear, Amazon. yeah, I don't really care for lightning spear that much. I love testing out new and interesting builds. Sorry that I have to type it all out. I don't know if you can hear my voice. You played Chayula last season? Okay.
Ravage.
And what were your what's your consensus on the Chayula? Underrated? Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. 100%. Oh, dude, I'm frozen. No. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I'm a huge fan of Acolyte. It's really fun. Just building into that mana leeching and then working towards the end where I can get a ton of value from mana over matter is gonna be crazy. Guy just keeps on running back and forth. Effing love Chayula. Yeah, let's go. Chayula boys. I stacked a lot of chaos damage and stuff and went full poison since it scales with chaos. Oh, true. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Herald of Plague plus gas arrow was atomic. That sounds pretty nutty. That sounds crazy. I do like the idea of chaos and poison though. That definitely is a good call. Very good call on that. Right now, I'm working primarily with just mana leeching, and then I'm working with elemental and crit. My build is primarily focused around ignite and freeze, with chaos damage, and then building up all of that momentum with mana leeching to just be tanky and just kill everything on sight. And so far, it's been pretty decent. What's going on with... Are we still lagging out though? Yeah, we still are dropping frames. We're dropping a ton of frames, brother. It's unfortunate. But I'm with you. I'm with you on the Acolyte train. Acolyte has been fantastic so far. I love the very combo-centric approach to Monk. And going like the dark route is really satisfying. Because chaos damage is so good. I really love chaos damage a lot. Yeah, I think we're still dropping frames, unfortunately. Like in game, I'm not really dropping anything. I can see that we're not dropping that much, but just in terms of the stream, I think we're just dropping frames, so. Okay, we're pretty close to leveling up. Okay, how are we doing now? Okay, I may have to actually message you or just respond to you actually in the YouTube chat, because we're still lagging out like crazy. We can hear 2 twice? No, really? That's crazy. I can't even read. Don't underestimate the flame minigame. The bonus if you have 4 points into the line of ascendancy. It is ridiculous. Started another monk this season, Chayula again, but I want to get something with corrupted blood. Ooh, that sounds crisp too. Yeah. That's actually really good. We're fine? I don't know why it says I'm dropping frames still. It says it's fine for you guys, but I'm dropping like crazy. Like I haven't stopped dropping frames since, well, since the last time. I think once we get swords in Cyclone, like in PoE 1, I'm definitely doing a lightning strike or cyclone Shoyula. Ooh, that sounds deadly. That sounds deadly, Eves. That sounds crazy. I gotta see that in action. Now it's fine? Okay, well if it's fine for you then I guess it's alright. Just keep me updated then. Let me know if it still lags out along the way. Because OBS is telling me otherwise. OBS is showing me that I'm still dropping frames. No, she actually froze me. Dropping frames? Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be dropping frames for... Definitely gonna be dropping frames for a minute, because unfortunately... Someone's probably doing something in the house right now. It's likely downloading. Oh, it's talking about the double voice. Okay, so I'm echoing then. Oh no, not good. Hey, thank you so much, Eves, for stopping by. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Sorry for the lag. I shall be back. Oops. Yeah, I think if this is continuing, I might just end it here, unfortunately, because I don't want to keep streaming if there's lag, because it's not going to look very good. So, I guess for now, I'll call it here, because if it's not going to really change, I might as well just call it a night, and we'll come back on Tuesday with a much better internet. So until then, thanks again for stopping by. Eves, appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. If you can hear me over on YouTube. PPG, much love to you, brother. Thank you for keeping me updated on the dropping frames and the lag and the double voices. So yeah, I'll call it here. And yeah, I'll see y'all on Tuesday. I'll keep building the build and keep you updated, and look forward to more Acolyte on stream. And as always, new warriors, stay strong, keep fighting, and may the force be with you all always. Thank you so much for that subscribe over on YouTube, Eves. Appreciate you. I'll see you again very soon. Have a good weekend. We'll talk again soon. Acolyte, stand up. Let's go. All right. Talk to you then. Take care. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can raid y'all over to somebody. Is Will still streaming? He's got a few peeps over there.